Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Angry Video. Today I got a new video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about 5 free assets that you could use as a web developer that are legal to use for professional use and actually for personal use as well. These are not only for personal use. So first of all, if you want to get into like professional fonts or fonts that are a little bit different from the Google font standards, you can check out the fontshare.com. Fontshare.com has a lot of really cool options, like for example, or like you can find pairs over here, like for example, like if we select this, for example, Amloya Bold or Cinema regular something, for example, if you go and get this font, there is going to be a download family link here as well, so you can just download it and use it. It gives you a TTF file or the WOF file, so that is pretty cool. Extract that, you know, and inside there you're gonna find the OTF, TTF, and the web. So you can use that file basically wherever you would like. So that is in terms of fonts. Let me show you an open source illustration. That is going to be number 2. So number 2 is gonna be Undraw. I use this a couple of times for development projects, and sometimes I even use it in production projects, like for an image or two. It's an illustration made by Katrina Limpitsuni. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name, but here's her Twitter if you want to support her. This is a free illustration. So, for example, if I want to browse now and I want an illustration in my website that is green, for example, and in that green, like for example, I want it to be, there is a search over here, so you can just search, like for example, code. So like I want some guy coding or some girl coding, so I can just like select this one, and download the SVG or download the PNG, and it is free to use. And again, you can choose whatever color you would like. This is one of the best websites I've ever used in my life, and at the same time, it has really cool free assets. So you could check out Undraw yourself if you want to use it. It has one of the best illustrations that are simple, and it is free and legal to use. All right. So let's get to number 3. Actually, it's called Iqonic Design, and it is really iconic. I'm not gonna lie. It's got a couple of free products that over here that are pretty crazy. All right, it is a store as well that you could use, like Envato and similar. You can just download like WP Bookkit Pro, for example, whatever you would like. But I'm not here for the premium examples, to be honest. I'm just over here for the free. But again, as you can see, like consult tab, like this is a full like template kit that or free business theme that you could actually use for WordPress. So it is really good, like for free. Like for example, this is a finance dashboard, like a full Elementor finance dashboard. It's not something crazy, you know what I mean? It's not like something that you wouldn't find for free on the WordPress store, but it's a little bit different, you know what I mean? It's not something that like everyone is looking for, right? And it's also got, I think, some 3D assets. That is what actually made me know about this website. So yeah, as you can see, you got like some social media emojis. We got like a free version. The free version is a little bit limited, and it's got an MIT license, so that's pretty cool. So you can use it whenever you want, basically. Uh, as you can see, like for example, you want these icons to be used on your website. They're pretty cool. Like they're not something that is over the top or anything, but and they're not like customly made for your website or anything like that, but they can give your website a little bit, of a life. Like for example, you can use something like this, like your email has been sent successfully, and then like add in this icon. For example, it's gonna look really cool. For example, use this one for like a 404 page, like I can't find you, for example, or something like that. And it would be pretty funny if you use something like this, LinkedIn, whatever. And you got a couple of other more options, other than like just like WordPress. And just bear in mind, if you use any of these themes, that they might be again a little bit limited, of course, because they're free. They're probably gonna have like a free version, and like a premium version. That the free version is a little bit limited, and the premium version has got uh, like of course all the features and everything. So just make sure to double check that. You got another like 3D asset over here. Looks pretty good. For 3D assets that are for free, these are pretty good. Like these are really good, and I think these are just like PNGs. These are not like the Blender files or anything like that. So all you got to do is just sign up, and you can download these for free. And again, you can just read the license if you do not believe me. Uh, as you can see, like terms of use. So again, like if you just read the MIT license, you're gonna find like this is just like the refund policy in terms of use or anything like that. But in terms of like MIT license, you can just use like any of their free products over here with the MIT license. So number 4 is gonna be Reshot.com. So Reshot.com is one of the coolest also websites that you could get free icons and vector illustrations from. Again, this is for free. There is a free license for the products, and there is a like a premium license for the product. So just make sure that you're like you're when you're downloading an asset that it is one of the free icons. So illustrations, for example, as you could see, if I want to go like work from home, if I want to go like search coding, you're gonna find free illustrations. And at the same time, there are premium illustrations. So as you can see, whatever has like view on Envato or anything like that, that would be premium. But if we search again coding, as you can see, you have all of these other options and icons that you could get for free. Like for example, you just want this icon, you just want to download it, you can just download the SVG. And as you can see, free to use in your next creative project under the Reshot stock icon free license. So it can be used in social media posts, online marketing ad, educational projects, and commercial projects, as you can see. So it can be used under the free, commercial, and non-commercial license for free. You got no problem there. You don't have to attribute any of the artists that made these icons. So that is number 4. It's reshot.com. You should check it out. And let's go and check out number 5. The last one I'm going to be talking about today is called Pixel Surplus. And what Pixel Surplus is kind of like an Envato store, but it's for free. There are some goods that are actually for free, so you don't have to actually like sign up to a subscription or something just to get some of these fonts and some of these assets. Like for example, I want to get this molten font. I can just go in, you know, at the cart, and as you can see as well, it is free for desktop commercial use. So if I go into licensing, this is the most important thing that you should be looking when downloading assets, guys, right? So as you can see, it is desktop commercial use license, free and premium. Products may be used in unlimited personal projects, and it's also maybe used to be creating artwork like less than 25,000 units. So just make sure to read the license, because it has like a strict kind of license in terms of the free version, you know what I mean? So as you can see, it's not acceptable to at least you don't have to use the same exact assets over here. But like for example, you wanna get an idea of a poster mockup, for example. You wanna get a free web example. As you can see, mockups as well. Again, you can still get some really professional terms of mockups that you could use and some icons. I would advise against basically using this, but like for example, you want to make a travel app like this, right? And you don't know like where to start. So I would advise you, of course, to go and like buy a premium theme to do this. If there's like an alternative free theme, then you can of course use this. But again, as I said, you can just add the cart, and just basically sign in and all that, and just download the Pixel Surplus. All right, I think you need to just like sign up to the newsletter or something like that just to get the asset. I wouldn't advise, again, like I said, just to use this for production, but again, it can give you a good starting point for what you can do. The other 4 I mentioned in the video today are free to use legally and like personal and commercial use. This one's a little bit tricky in their license, but again, you can still use their free assets. Right, so that is pretty much it, you guys, for today's video. These are 5 web assets that could help you in your web development career, just to take it to that next step. If you want some actual legal content that you could use, that's going to save you a lot of time basically when building your websites. All right, so this was Angry Video. Tell me guys what you think about this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace, you guys.